It was a blowout. The Lakers never trailed in that series-clinching 122-101 Game 6 victory over the Warriors. It was LeBron leading the way. 30 points, 9 boards, 9 dimes. It was his highest scoring game of these playoffs, at least so far. Shannon, give LeBron a letter grade for Game 6.
A+. It was a virtuoso. A rebound and an assist short of a triple-double, 43 minutes. He did everything Skip Bayless always encourages him to do. Drive the basketball, minimize the three-point shots. He did that. Get your team, don't only get your team good shots, get them great shots. Once he had them on that yo-yo, they worried about him bullying whomever was guarding him.
Yep.
He got his guys great shots. Free throw, Skip, he had his second best free throw percentage in the playoff series. He shot 86% against the Bulls in 2011. He shot 84% against the Warriors. So he did everything. Skip, did you know this? Did you? Hold on. He has the most wins in NBA history, most playoff wins in NBA history, most points in playoff history, the second most assists in playoff history. He's fourth in rebounds in playoff history. I mean, go.
Most games.
The man, he's the sixth player to reach 12 conference finals. His teams are 10-1 in those. I wonder if any of those players are someone other than anybody from the Celtics or the 60s. Because if it's somebody from the Celtics other than the Celtics or the 60s, I want to shake his hand. If they're alive, and if not, I want to send them flowers and say, congratulations, you guys are an unbelievable feat. Because if I'm not mistaken, it might not be but for the Celtics team.
Really?
So it's
how is he 4-6 in the finals? I don't understand.
Well, I explain to you.
I don't get it.
Skip, did you know this, Skip? That LeBron James has 6 wins in 13 playoff series. Did you know that? Kobe and MJ combined got 3 wins in 13 series.
Is that right?
It don't matter. You don't matter. Underdog, top dog, wonder dog.
How do you explain
the
epic failure that he had in 2011 against the Dallas Mavericks?
That's your only argument?
2 games.
That's your only argument?
My only argument.
Yeah.
How much time? We don't have enough show left.
That's your only argument.
Huh?
So
how did his team get blown out of the finals by a record finals margin in 5 games?
I want you to say what you just said. I want you to repeat the last part. You said his what? Team.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, well, he was the best player by far on that team. Go look at games 3 and 4 when they went back home 1-1. Go look at what LeBron didn't do in those 2 games.
He averaged 28, 7, and 7.
Go look at what happened. I know it upside down. We don't have enough show, but that was pathetic on his part. How is he 4-6 in the finals? I don't understand.
Well, I explain to you.
I don't get it.
Skip, did you know this, Skip? That LeBron James has 6 wins in 13 playoff series. Did you know that? Kobe and MJ combined got 3 wins in 13 series.
Is that right?
It don't matter. You don't matter. Underdog, top dog, wonder dog.
How do you explain the epic failure that he had in 2011 against the Dallas Mavericks?
That's your only argument?
2 games.
That's your only argument?
My only argument.
Yeah.
How much time? We don't have enough show left.
That's your only argument.
Huh?
So
how did his team get blown out of the finals by a record finals margin in 5 games?
I want you to say what you just said. I want you to repeat the last part. You said his what? Team.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, well, he was the best player by far on that team. Go look at games 3 and 4 when they went back home 1-1. Go look at what LeBron didn't do in those 2 games.
He averaged 28, 7, and 7.
Go look at what happened. I know it upside down. We don't have enough show, but that was pathetic on his part. And Game 5 was pathetic because he basically just threw up his hands and said, I can't do this. Then he left Dwayne Wade high and dry saying, I got to go home. I got to go home. Okay. And go look at his final series, his first go-around in Cleveland, when his owner accused him of quitting.
They accused Noah of drunkenness, but God still gave him the art.
Some insider for LeBron said he had to be sedated for games.
Well, some insiders say Joel Embiid had a tear in his knee.
No,
some insiders said that.
We're not talking about Joel Embiid. We're talking about the quote-unquote, the phoniest GOAT there
Yeah, you want to say it. Say
GOAT. Phoniest
What grade did you give it?
Okay, it is my turn to go back to this game. I told you that's the blueprint for success. The only thing I did not like is what happened at the end of the first quarter because he had them on the ropes and on the run. They could not stop him. He should have done this much earlier. I said this would be over in 5, and it should have been over in 5. Okay. But the point was, late in the first quarter, he resorts to doing what I don't like. I'm going to show you back-to-back shots that he took from the baseline, these fall-away baseline shots. And I'm like, don't do this, LeBron. Here's the first one. He's going to back him down. I think this is on Wiggins.
It's Steph.
That's Steph. That's Steph on the far side. And that's boing. And then he comes back down. It's really
Clay.
the next possession. And here we go on Clay. And I'm going to back him down. I'm going to back him down. Then I'm going to turn away and shoot a fadeaway.
Skip, I mean, the ball.
It's a LeBron.
The rim didn't like it, so it spit it out.
Do you realize they were up 17 in the first quarter? And I look up after those two shots, and all of a sudden the door gets reopened, and it's a 5-point game.
We didn't want you to cut the TV off.
Okay.
You go cut the TV off if we go up 21 in the first quarter. We want to keep you interested.
I would never cut the TV off of a LeBron game into the bitter end because something's going to happen.
Skip, can I interest you in 10 or 14? The man only took 14 shots.
It was great. I give him an A-.
A-?
Give him an A-. And I loved what he did. If he puts his head down and goes against that team, well, what did they say? They said after the game. Steve Kerr said it, and Draymond echoed, we were not a championship team.
So in other words, if I don't lead every lap of the Daytona 500, but I still win, I can't get no good grade because you should have. But see, you let the guy pass you on the backstretch.
Well, I have to grade him on the curve that you call him the greatest player in the history of the game.
I don't call him that.
If that's the curve that's set from across the table, I'll give him an A-. But I didn't like those two fadeaways, and I tweeted about it. LeBron, stop it.
Skip.
Just stop it.
Think about what you just said.
That's not your strength.
It is a strength.
No, it's not.
On the shot that he broke Kareem record, what was it?
Okay, that was a fadeaway, but he was just shooting his brains out. He went on a magical
Yeah, we
tear.
went on a binge. You
went on a binge. And that's not how you win playoff games because the blueprint is what he did other than that. He made one shot outside the lane other than the 2 threes. And I like 2 out of 3. I'll take that every time.
Yeah.
But he made an 8-foot shot. It was really a lane shot, but it doesn't really count in the paint. But the point was, everything else is at basket.
What?
Attack.
And so, okay.
Free throws.
You didn't want to give him an A+. Why you just couldn't give him an A? Why you got to give him a minus? Because he missed 2 shots.
Okay, well, yeah, you did give him a plus, right?
I gave Virtuoso.
All right, I'll up it to an A. If that's how you're grading him on that curve, it's A+.
It ain't no curve.
I'm not going to give him a plus.
Skip, there is no curve.
Okay.
It was a Virtuoso.
It wasn't a virtuoso. He's been much better than this before.
Skip.
It's the first time in 18 playoff games he even broke 30. And what was he, right on 30? I think he was right at 30. Okay. All right. Way to go. All right. Now I want to see it against Denver.
Now you're a Jokic fan.
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden you're a Jokic fan.
Well, you convinced me.
Now I convinced you a Jokic.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm wearing the yoke over here.
My enemy is my friend.
Yeah, you see that too,
All right,
IG.
guys, we got to move on. It wasn't just the Lakers who clinched and advanced. So did the Celtics. Did Jason Tatum cement his superstar status in yesterday's Game 7? Let's dissect this one next.